guys? It's us here, my car Madman, and today we're here with no ordinary Madman podcast. Game Awards 2022 predictions video. So I'm joined by CMoney, and we're about to talk about what we feel would actually win in the categories.
Agreed. Feeling good about this.
Now, this is different from voting because voting is our passionate, this is what we want to win. But no, this is predictions. This is what we think will actually win.
This is where we're actually putting our money down.
Yeah, I mean, it must suck to be the guy who wants Stray for Game of the Year because that's not happening.
Well, you never know. You never know. Is that my prediction? I don't know. You're jumping ahead. Maybe I'm predicting.
You think the cat's going to beat the old circle?
We don't know. We don't know. All right, man.
All right.
Let's get this Papa ready. So this is different from last time because last time we were just
this is just what we felt,
what we
honestly
wanted it to win. But now this is just analytically who we believe is going to win each of these categories, and then after that we'll go into what we think we're going to see or what do we expect from the show itself.
All right, yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, Game of the Year.
Oh, we're starting with the big dog.
It starts there on the website.
Okay, so let's make it simple. Start on the website.
A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
You know what I just figured right now? What I just thought about? What happens? Who's the winner of between the two of us of our predictions? We need to keep score here.
Sorry. We'll make this a trilogy. Afterwards, we'll do the finalists, and after the Game Awards, we'll just see who was right and who was wrong.
Yeah. But what's up for grabs here?
Our dignity.
Our dignity.
How about this?
I guess there's nothing that I can think of.
I don't know. We'll figure something out by the end.
I guess our dignity will be up for the line. Whoever's the winner is called champion for
everything,
for all the podcasts. So you would have to introduce
the lore of the podcast
as champion CMoney.
And if I win, you have to address me as Christ.
No. What the fuck? Definitely not.
Okay.
But you would be champion Madman.
All right, fire. All right, so the Game of the Year, I kind of just went over it literally. Do you remember them? Or
I completely forgot.
A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. What do you think will actually win?
Okay, so I still feel the same way. I have played more of God of War since we did the last Game Awards.
Is it tolerable?
It's a good game. It's not Elden Ring, so that's the only way. And if anyone who's playing that game thinks otherwise, I question them. It's going to be Elden Ring. It has to be Elden Ring.
I know. I think I think my answer is Elden Ring too. But to make it interesting, I'll do a ranking of if it's not Elden Ring, then blah, then blah. So I think Elden Ring will win. If it's not Elden Ring, God of War. If not God of War, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. If not Xenoblade Chronicles 3, A Plague Tale Requiem. If not that, Horizon. If not that, Stray.
What type of ridiculous situation is that?
I'm sorry, that's not ridiculous.
That you're just listing all the games in some type of order that you created in your head to think.
I mean, God of War would 100%. If Elden Ring was out of there, God of War would win.
But we're worried about the winners, not the if this one loses, then this one would win.
Yeah.
Right. So stick one.
Probability.
So Elden Ring is your answer.
Yeah, the big boy.
Okay. So let's go on to the next one. So we would tie if we got
best game direction: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, and Stray. What do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with Elden Ring again.
Yeah,
I can't see it any other way.
I mean, why not? Okay. Oh shoot! Whoopsie! It clicked out something. There we go. Best narrative: A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality.
You said best narrative?
Narrative story.
All right, so this one I feel like Elden Ring is not going to win.
I mean, what's a story? You must save the world.
Well, there's a story, but I think that the people who are voting are not going to look at it that way. They're going to want the actual story, and I'm going to say that people are going to vote for God of War for the story. I don't think anything has a chance. I mean, Immortality, I still haven't played it. I know people liked it, but I think if Elden Ring is not going to win something and God of War is in that category, I think God of War is going to win it.
Anyways, I always feel like they throw in that fun indie to be like, hey, we respect indies too. Which, I mean, it's like when 2018 they put Celeste against God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, you thought that was going to win?
Yeah, I know. What are the years one of the indies won, right? I feel like it was one of the...
People loved Shovel Knight when it came out, I think. But
I don't remember. I think something shocked everybody and won. Oh,
It Takes Two last year.
It Takes Two.
It wasn't indie, but it was definitely a sub-tier. But I did not expect that to win. What did it beat, actually? No, that wasn't Last of Us. I don't remember. It'll come to me. Okay. Best Art Direction. Elden Ring. God of War Ragnarok. Horizon Forbidden West. Scorn. And Stray. What do you think will win?
Repeat it again.
Elden Ring.
No. The question.
Best Art Direction.
Okay.
Visuals.
Go ahead.
Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, and Stray.
I guess if we're going based off of straight technical graphics, I would have to venture out of that bunch. I think probably Horizon Forbidden West.
Horizon? Huh. I would probably say Scorn because of how different it looks from everything else. That might be why it might win.
Okay. It's a good guess.
Like how the Secret of Ordin or that boat game with like it's black and white, that one won, even though they're superior looking games, but it looked different. Best score in music. A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Metal Hellsinger, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Best score.
That's the background music.
Yeah. Who are people gonna vote for?
I think I know what people are gonna vote for.
I feel like they're not gonna give Elden Ring that.
Nah, I mean, just like it's kind of just that it's a hard game and it's got music. Like I don't know. I think.
Fuck it. I'm gonna say Metal Hellsinger.
Really?
I feel like people will see that and say, "Let's give it to them."
People, from what I've heard, people love the soundtrack of Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
I mean, it's all right. It's nothing crazy.
I got you. Best audio design. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, and Horizon Forbidden West. What's your pick?
Repeat the question again.
Best audio design.
Best audio design. It was Horizon, Gran Turismo, and what?
Gran Turismo 7, God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
Let's say Call of Duty.
Yeah, same here. All right. Best performance. Ashley Birch, Horizon Forbidden West. Charlotte McBurney, A Plague Tale Requiem. Christopher Judge, God of War Ragnarok. Manning Gage, Immortality. And Sonny Soljic, God of War Ragnarok.
I think they're going to give it to Chris Judge.
I would say so too. He's just, he's Chris Judge, my guy. All right. Games for Impact. A Memoir Blue. As Dusk Falls. Citizen Sleeper. Endling, Extinction is Forever. Hindsight. And I Was a Teenage Exco-Colonist. What do you think will win?
I feel like the only one I've ever heard people talk about is As Dusk Falls, so I'm going to have to go with As Dusk Falls.
Same here. We're matching up. We got maybe something will get spicy in the next one. Best ongoing game. Apex Legends. Destiny 2. Final Fantasy 14. Fortnite. And Genshin Impact.
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite always wins. Like, Other than like that 1 year where Among Us won, but I mean, that was just another thing. Best indie.
The shit is that deserves it. Fortnite is fucking awesome.
What can I say? Best indie: Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, and Tunic.
I'm gonna say Tunic. I think a lot of people liked that game a lot when it came out. I think it got more burned than Sifu did. So I'm going to say Tunic.
It's Zelda for furries, so, I think so too. I mean, I would probably say Sifu. No, like Cult of the Lamb, actually. I've heard a lot of buzz about that.
Okay. So you're going Cult of the Lamb?
Mm-hmm.
I got Tunic.
Best mobile game: Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, Marvel Snap, and Tower of Fantasy.
I think Marvel Snap is probably going to win.
Really, I think Genshin Impact. People are obsessed with that game. I think that will most likely win, if you ask me. Marvel Snap is still on the newer side.
You say Genshin Impact?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I play it myself. It feels like cheap free game that people seem to really like, but people love that thing. I don't know.
I mean, the game is dope. It's like Zelda, but
kind of. You could say that.
It's just.
I mean, Marvel Snap could win by recency bias because it just came out.
If Genshin Impact came to Xbox, it would matter more to me. But because
PlayStation and phones,
they just and PC, they on purpose skipped it. That just annoys me.
They do that a lot with Japanese publishers. Skip the Xbox.
Like I don't mind if PlayStation has an exclusive game, I'll just play it on my PlayStation. But when it's like
on PC, phone, Switch,
like I just choose not to put it on the Xbox. It's like I choose not to play you.
I mean, to be fair, have you tried selling an Xbox in Japan? You can't blame them because it doesn't sell dog shit.
Yes, it does. It's selling more now. It's definitely ramping up. But it doesn't matter. Japanese games go on Xbox all the time.
Yeah. All right, next one. Best community support: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, No Man's Sky. All right. What do you think will win?
Community support. I mean, they're quiet, but excuse me. I would say No Man's Sky.
I was thinking that in my head. They transformed the game from nothing to just might be too much.
There's a lot constantly coming out with stuff.
Innovation and accessibility: Dusk Falls, God of War Ragnarok, Return to Monkey Island, The Last of Us Part 1, and The Quarry.
Well, I feel like they'll probably go PlayStation.
Yeah.
And since it's not nominated for anything else, I think they're going to go Last of Us Part 1.
PlayStation privilege. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's the only nomination, which is pretty sad. But I mean, technically that's all they can be nominated for because remakes and reboots and stuff like that, unless they're drastically different, aren't allowed. Which, I mean, it's the same game but looks better, so, Best VR AR game: After the Fall, Among Us VR, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, and Red Matter 2. What do you think?
I'm gonna say Moss Book 2.
I think Among Us VR. I mean, it's Among Us. It'll win somehow, I think.
See.
Best action game: Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. What do you think will win?
Call of Duty.
I think Bayonetta 3 because it's the only category and action game. I don't think action when I think of Call of Duty. I think guns. Bayonetta, I think of guns, but action here. Best action adventure: A Plague Tale Requiem, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic.
I think this is where Plague Tale gets his shine.
Yeah, action and adventure. Oh, I mean, you had me with the adventure part. I mean, just Plague Tale. I think that got it. Role playing game. Best role playing game: Elden Ring, Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
I think here Xenoblade might get it.
True. I mean, it's not going to win Game of the Year. So I think they might just throw him a bone. So, I think that does have a chance. I think so too. I was going to say Elden Ring, but you bring up a good point. So, yeah. Best fighting game. DNF Duel. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All-Star Battle R. The King of Fighters 15. Multiverses and Sifu. What do you think will win?
I hear about that DNF Duel.
I mean, it looks interesting.
I see it on Twitter every once in a while. I feel like that's the only one I really see people talk about. So, yeah.
I think Multiverse.
It's a fighting game.
True. My Multiverse, because it had such a huge spike, which I feel like I don't hear anything about it anymore.
I think that game is so dead. It's not even funny.
Ugh, it has so much potential, and then it just went to Best family game. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Nintendo Switch Sports. And Splatoon 3. What do you think will win?
This is the best family one?
Uh-huh. The whole family.
Maybe Splatoon 3 would get some love.
I mean, it could. Lego Star Wars I might go with, just to be different. I don't know.
That just came to Game Pass today.
I just heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Mario plus Rabbids, I don't think RPGs commonly win the family genre. Splatoon 3.
That game came and went, bro. They completely shit the bed. I don't know what happened.
And the funny thing is that it looks so much better than the first one. Like, I mean, I thought the first one was
but I have no desire. And I think the reason being is because they changed the battle system.
It's a general thing, but it's a little more platformy-ish.
Yeah, it doesn't have that. Like, I don't know. You had such a big hit. Why would you change everything? It's just so stupid.
They do it to not make it the identical game, to get something fresh.
Yeah, but give me a new world. Give me new ways of doing it. But
RPGs are the big suspect. They like to switch things up sometimes. I don't know. I mean, I think that Mario plus Rabbids, I think that while this does look like a big step up, I would have much rather them do something different, like maybe Zelda plus Rabbids, have them go into the Zelda world and do some goofy with that, and try other franchises.
They could have, but
Rabbids?
This might mess them up, and maybe now they won't do anything because I think this one shit the bed. But
I mean, supposedly sales.
It's like you shouldn't have changed it, dude. You just got a hit. You know what I'm saying? You don't change it as soon as. Look, the same thing happened to South Park.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I beat South Park 2.
But South Park 1 was okay as far as the combat was confirmed.
Oh, it was basic RPG.
It was okay. So they upgraded it, right? Yeah. But the thing is that Park 1 of Mario plus Rabbids was really good. So you didn't upgrade it, you just changed it.
For the sake of it.
For the sake of it. And I don't know.
It generally plays more. Other things that it just has a little more freedom, and that's kind of it. You get to play as Bowser. Woo. Best sim strategy game. Dune.
Wait. But what was your choice?
Oh, I said Lego Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars, that's right. And I did
Dune, Spice Wars. Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope. Total War, Warhammer 3. 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3. What's your choice?
Maybe they'll win here. Mario plus Rabbids. I feel like on this list, most people played Mario out of everything else on the list.
Yeah, 2 Point Campus or Mario. I think
2 Point Campus was on Game Pass. I don't know if people liked it.
The 2 Point Campus fan base will rage. Yeah, I don't know. Mario plus Rabbids, I think that'll win. Best sports racing game. Oh, what are the nominees? F1 22, FIFA 23, NBA 2K 23, Gran Turismo 7, and Ollie Ollie World. Madden wasn't good enough. So what do you think will win?
NBA.
Yeah, I think so too. I would normally say PlayStation Privilege, but it's the most generic looking racing game.
Gran Turismo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's basic.
it's everyman's. It's like a peanut butter jelly. Like, okay, you could think of something better than that. Best multiplayer: Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiverses, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. What do you think?
Call of Duty.
I would say either that or the Turtles, but Call of Duty kind of just came out, and Call of Duty is like one of those games that it blows up every time. I think Call of Duty. Yeah. Content creator. Oh, I've got no opinion on that. Best debut indie: Neon White, Norco, Stray, Tunic, and Vampire Survivors.
Vampire Survivors.
Ooh.
For sure.
Yes. Now, I mean, I would love to say yes, but I think remembering that this is about what people will pick, I think Stray will win because, cats. And plus Game of the Year already. All right. Best adaptation. Remember, this is a video game adaptation into another medium. Movie, television, books, etc. Arcane, League of Legends, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, The Cuphead Show, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Uncharted. Now, what do you think will win?
Cyberpunk
is 100% going to win. I think that Arcane had the closest chance, but as critically as acclaimed as it was, it didn't blow up like Cyberpunk did. Not to mention Cyberpunk also resurrected a dead game, literally, with bare hands. So I think it'll win.
You didn't say The Witcher, right?
The Witcher's not on the list.
Yeah, they were robbed.
Most anticipated game: Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. What do you think will win?
Starfield.
Starfield's going to win. Yeah, that's a fact.
And it's Nintendo's fault because they keep dragging this game out further and further.
I mean, I think that if you took out Starfield, Zelda would have won in that batch, but it would have. I mean, graphics aren't everything. The game itself will probably be amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Best esports game: Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2, League of Legends, Rocket League, and Valorant.
I think Valorant will win.
I would have said League of Legends. I'll go with that. Why not?
Yep.
Best esports athlete. Best esports team.
Whack.
Best esports coach.
Okay.
Best esports event. That's it.
Whatever.
Well, that was
All
fun.
Right. So we got our predictions are in the books. So we will revisit this when we do the next podcast this weekend after the show.
Oh yeah.
See who won. Now, the rest of the show, right? What we really show up for, which is the sad truth, but it is the truth. What reveals or trailers or follow-ups do you think we're going to see?
We're going to get Diablo 4 gameplay for sure.
Jeff said that he hasn't been this excited for one of the shows in forever. Either excited or felt the most confident or the most good about a show.
To be fair, he says that every year. This is our biggest Game Awards event of the year.
Yeah, but he's saying specifically that he hasn't been. I mean, obviously he's selling it, but I don't know what he knows. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine? Like, guys, this is a pretty bleak one this year. You might as well not watch it.
Don't bother showing up. So you're saying Diablo, which I think that's already been leaked.
Yeah.
Are they going to show the actual date?
I would say yes.
So you're saying release date for Diablo at the Game Awards?
Yes. And possibly some other information.
Okay. So I would say that the other game that's going to be shown, I think they're going to do a slate of the Xbox games that are coming. So I think we're going to see but already known. I don't think Xbox is going to have anything new there. So I think we'll see Forza Motorsport. I think we'll see another Redfall trailer with the release date. and I think we'll see another Starfield trailer. I think all 3 games are going to get a release date.
I think we're also going to see a little more Hellblade 2 content.
See, I want that to be true, but I feel like they're not going to show us Hellblade. Only because I feel like Xbox is serious about sticking to the 12 months from E3. So June to June. So I don't think they're going to show anything that's not coming out before E3 because they're trying to save E3 level
expectations and hype.
Well, they want E3 to be a banger, so they're going to show everything coming in that next year, right? Which will be all games we haven't seen in a long time, right?
Fable.
So why show us a game like Hellblade that's going to look so amazing when then you're going to show us a trailer of Redfall and Starfield that are going to look great, but they're not going to look so.
I mean, graphically, Starfield looks kind of mid. I mean,
we don't know what it looks like now, right? So they showed us in
that was June
E3, which was 6 months ago. And I feel like that was probably one of the biggest reasons why they delayed the game.
Because it does. I mean, it looks good, but it
doesn't look amazing. And I feel like Microsoft is like, okay, this game is going to come out in the middle of our 2023. Like, it needs to look fucking good.
Like, this is supposed to be Bethesda's biggest, big new franchise. Their first franchise in 20 years. So,
yep.
It's gotta
and that first trailer they released set a pretty high bar for us. But nothing that was shown since then looked
good
anywhere near at that level. Especially when you see some of the screenshots they showed or the little video clip when they're showing the world, that's not the moon or whatever, not the planet, when they're showing that city, it looks okay.
Like Xbox One X sort of thing.
Like, it doesn't look super amazing. So I feel like Xbox is understanding that they need to compete. Like, we can't be in the middle of 2023 with games that don't look better than freaking
an Xbox One X enhanced game,
than Horizon Forbidden West.
Oof,
you can't do it because all they're going to do is they're going to say, "Oh, look, the exclusive Xbox exclusive 2023 12 teraflops," and then they're just going to look like some potato shit, and then they're going to have a picture of Horizon oh,
this looks better.
That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do it if Xbox doesn't step up. I feel like this will be a re-reveal of Starfield, where they'll show us
a brand new coat of paint.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna go all out and make it better. That's what I believe.
I think Xbox is done playing second fiddle. Remember when the Xbox One was weaker than the PS4? Now that was just disgusting.
Well, that was a bunch of bad decisions, but they've rectified that. But excuse me. I think I think they're gonna show it, and I think it's gonna look good.
I think so. How about guest appearances? We could talk about that. What do you think would be a banger guest appearance for anyone to show up that has some meaning to gaming or celebrities or anything?
Well, I mean, I think Hideo Kojima will probably be there.
Oh, our boy Kojima, he always comes through.
Yeah, but the problem is that unless he's gonna show Death Stranding 2 for PlayStation.
Oh, that's
which is possible. But the thing I'm really interested is for his Xbox game, but I don't think we're gonna show anything. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna show anything for Xbox that's not from Xbox first party. That's not coming out in that year.
Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking about the wrong thing. There was a leak for a new game, but that wasn't the Xbox game specifically. But they already confirmed directly, yeah, he's working with them for a game. So, yeah. I think you're right. I don't know. I mean, Hideo Kojima is most likely the one we'll see. I don't know anyone else that I think would be there. Maybe Phil Spencer, but I don't know why. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Jeff is. He also mentioned that it's going to be shorter than normal.
Oh, which is a good thing. Cutting the fat,
which is good. So I don't know. Maybe he won't have a lot of random appearances, and I don't know if he's going to do like a musical guest either, because I know normally he does.
Yeah, that was actually going to be the next one. Do you expect any big musical arrangements? There's always at least one, like a specific track from a game or certain game music getting representation or something. I would imagine Elden Ring having some time.
Well, I think Elden Ring is going to show their unless they already did, and I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Elden Ring is going to show something. Whether it's like a new trailer for their DLC or whatever it is. So it's possible that they can have maybe the musical score there, or maybe just like a medley they'll do of all the audio.
Oh, they always do that. A Game of the Year, people. When they're going through all the names for Game of the Year, they have like a track playing from the game specifically. I think that I wouldn't say like Sonic Frontiers, the battle theme, people go nuts over.
Did you see that it's winning the People's Choice Award
for best game? Oh yeah, Sonic Frontiers and Genshin Impact. Ugh.
Like God of War lost. And all that other shit.
Imagine losing.
Elden Ring lost.
Actually, I think Genshin Impact won, but Sonic Frontiers was second.
No, the picture that I saw of Sonic Frontier was at 77%.
Oh my god. People, I don't know. The reviews were mid, but people love that game.
Yeah, but I guess people are saying like there's bots or whatever that they're trying to
the beat Pro Sonics.
Just to, well, it's almost like to make a mockery of the show.
Can you imagine?
There's people who, I don't know.
My friend Peppa Pig wins #1
in doing weird shit.
Oh yeah. Any other predictions that we got?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be. I'm trying to think of, like my idea of what is gonna be revealed that we don't know about. So I think there'll be 5 games that are going to be. I think did I change it? Maybe I changed it. I think I thought 3, but now I feel like there's going to be 5. 5 next gen looking games that are going to be like, holy shit. Like, that's fucking crazy looking. I don't know if it's going to be from a new game or from a new entry in an old series. But I feel like there are going to be at least 5 bangers that are just going to look freaking
phenomenal.
All
right, I can see that. I think that there's a lot of surprises. It's hard to pin down exactly what's going to be there, but there's a lot to be surprised of. I think that this show's not going to be like any other from past years. I think it's going to be something that it's shorter, but maybe more dense. So
do we think Sony's going to show up?
No. Because
I know Tekken 8 is supposed to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm assuming they're going to show us more gameplay.
Hopefully there'll be less
Street Fighter
ads.
6 might be there as well.
Word last year was abysmal with ads.
I don't think they'll do less ads. I think, if anything, it'll be the same amount of ads.
And then some to make up for it.
Yeah, just show less stuff outside of the ads.
Cheap bastards.
So Tekken 8 is going to be there. Street Fighter 6 is going to be there. But do we think Sony's going to show up with one of their? I mean, we have no idea about anything for next year. Aside from Spider-Man, which we're just assuming.
It's probably going to get delayed if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's going to get delayed.
I mean, we haven't seen anything other than that teaser that basically is like, hey, Miles is there and Venom 2.
Yeah, the only thing they have next year are third-party deals. So you got Final Fantasy 16, you got Forspoken. I don't even know what else.
I don't know. I think Sony, they might show one thing to be funny or something, but I don't know. I won't expect too much from them.
Well, I feel like they didn't do a show of their own this year. They didn't do a show showing the games coming out. They didn't do their E3.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Right.
So I kind of feel like they'll show up. I feel like Sony will show up with at least 1, maybe 2 games that are unknown to us.
Or do you think that because of this Activision deal, they're going to try and act like, oh, we got nothing left, basically?
I mean, I feel like there comes a time where you have to be like, all right, you know, they know we have games coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not stopping making games.
They probably have Uncharted 5 and Last of Us 3 in a cell somewhere, and like, all right, guys, you can come out, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they'll have something. Maybe they'll show the next the multiplayer for Last of Us.
It's gonna be a standalone, the multiplayer.
Yeah, maybe they'll show us that because again, they did bring it up
in Games Fest,
the Game Awards on the Game Fest.
Yeah, Summer Game Fest. Yeah,
I think they might do that. I think they might show us the game, the multiplayer, which I think is going to blow us away. I think it's going to look amazing.
Yeah, I think so. I think Naughty Dog is the best when it comes to PlayStation Studios. They pump out some of the best games that they have in their catalog. Majority of their games. Sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Last of Us Part 2 on a PS4, a base one, looks pretty dang impressive. So, you know, I think that they know the technology. They can do it. They could rock it.
Yeah. So I think they'll show us. I think we'll see that. So aside from that, I mean, I don't really know too much of what Sony can possibly be working on. I mean, like, you got the guys who did Days Gone. We don't know what they're working on. Ghost of Tsushima has been out for a little while. We don't know what they're working on.
Will this be the year that Nintendo shows Metroid Prime 4?
Will Nintendo pull an Xbox and reveal the next Nintendo?
No, they won't do it. Oh,
yeah, that's it. That's what I feel now. That's my pie in the sky. Let's do that. One pie in the sky. One thing that you know won't happen, but you're hoping it would. I'm going with the Nintendo Switch Part 2 being revealed, or the Pro, or whatever. The next Switch being revealed.
All right, that's ballsy. I'll admit it. I don't know. Metroid Prime 4. I feel like ever since it was announced, every year people were like, "This will be the year they'll show it at the Game Awards." A big trailer, Metroid Prime 1 remaster. Let's go. Never happens. And I think this year will probably be like, "Oh, we're so sure it's gonna happen." It's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I would love to be like hopeful, but it's probably not.
So is that your pie in the sky?
Metroid Prime 4. That'd be pretty sick if they do have it. But
are they going to show anything else though? Is Nintendo going to show up at all? Are they going to do?
I don't know.
Any surprises? Do they have anything? Because I mean, the next thing would be showing us more Zelda.
More Zelda. I mean, their big slate right now. There's Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Metroid Prime 4 if it's not canceled, and they have Advance Wars Reboot Camp, which 1 and 2, which was postponed because of the Ukraine-Russia war.
That's not Game Awards
worthy. Would be Game Awards worthy.
The next Mario.
That'd be cool. The next mainline Mario game.
They should show us.
Will it be Odyssey 2 or Galaxy 3 or just an original Mario?
I think Galaxy 3D is dead.
Some people still have hope for it.
Nah, they don't go to the past. Once they abandon a thing, they're done. They've never made Mario 4. 1, 2, 3, done.
In Japan, Mario World was called Mario 4.
Yeah, but
we're
not in Japan. So
Japan.
They don't revisit names. So Galaxy was Galaxy, and that's it. And Odyssey, it'll be Odyssey 2.
Assuming, because 64 Sunshine, Galaxy was the only one fortunate enough, and Galaxy 2 wasn't, hey, we're making a sequel to Galaxy. It was literally, this is the original Galaxy, but it was literally just the exact same story, except they just added a bunch of crazy new levels and basically changed up the whole game to make it more amazing, as better than the original was, and redid the music.
So I feel like if the next Mario is for this Switch, I think they'll do Odyssey 2. If the next Mario is going to be for the next system, then they'll change it up.
That's true. I mean, to be fair, Mario 64, the one open world 3D one in the N64, that was it. Sunshine, big 3D Mario. GameCube, the only one there. We had 2 big open world Marios, and that was Galaxy 1 and 2. So Odyssey, if they have another one, if they want to continue the trend, it might just be Odyssey 2. But what would it be? The Hat, Cappy, and I don't know.
What if they finally give us Mario Kart 10.
Mario Kart 10, I don't know. I that's like the GTA 5 of it all. Mario Kart Deluxe. Like, I don't think.
Where's Mario Kart 9?
9 is Mario Kart Tour, which I thought was just a spin-off, but they include it in their Mario Kart timeline as Mario Kart 9. How they release DLC courses as through Mario Kart Tour, but they don't do that for arcade games or that Mario Kart Live. So those aren't true Mario Karts. Tour is 9 apparently.
Got it.
So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think that Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, let's see what their cards are. We got fun.
I'm excited. I mean, that's the fun thing about Game Awards is seeing what's to come in the next year, right? It finishes off this year with some awards and gives us a peek into the future. I'm really hopeful that this is finally the year where we actually see some real next gen goodness, where we actually see, next gen graphics that, I mean, look, Callisto Protocol just came out.
Oh, that's a stunning game.
It's beautiful, but it uses Unreal Engine 4, right? The last version of it before going to 5, but still, it uses Unreal Engine 4, right?
I mean, it's the best looking game in a while. I mean, maybe not the best, but it's one of the better ones.
Yeah, but this is like right at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that come next year, obviously there's things we already seen that we know doesn't look amazingly next gen, but the things we haven't seen, I want a bunch of surprises. That's what I want. I want to be blown away. I want to look at something and be like, holy crap, how can that be a game?
Maybe Contraband. Ooh, we're not expecting much out of it, but.
Well, I don't think they're going to show it. I don't think they're going to show anything that's not coming out in the next 12 months.
True.
They might show like Minecraft Legends again.
Maybe we'll finally get that Minecraft next gen update like they promised like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the world's moved on from Minecraft. I don't even hear people talking about it.
That's the funny thing. I literally I thought Minecraft was dead, but apparently they're still they have a more active player base than Fortnite still or something like that. So it's wild. And it I think last year it just beat Tetris as the #1 best-selling game of all time. So it's still there, just that it's not talked about. Kids love that thing. I think I have a new pie in the sky. Oh yeah, Roblox. Ugh, I forget about Roblox a lot, but it's very popular. They say roughly about 50% of children in the United States play Roblox.
I bet.
So yeah, I think Big Pie in the Sky, which no way will happen, but I think it'll be pretty rad if Nintendo finally brought Mother 3 to the United States localized. Mother 3's Earthbound 2.
What the?
Wouldn't that be epic?
I was like, what is this pie in the sky? Ooh, wonder what it's gonna be. Say motherfucking Mother 3.
One day it'll happen. One day. One day.
Who the cares if it happens?
In 2015, they brought the original to the States. It could maybe those bombs drop it like a bombshell one day.
Oh my god. If Nintendo wastes the Game Awards to tell us that Mother 3 is coming.
It's here, boys. It's here.
Unless it's a launch title for the Switch 2 and
they remake it.
High-end graphics.
Oh my god. No, they shouldn't localize it. They just make it but like Octopath Traveler style. The HD 2D-ish, and oh my god, that would be incredible.
Oof. Yeah, that might be.
I'm sweating right now. But yeah.
I don't know, but it's funny because even those games, I'm kind of like, I was so pumped when I saw it for Octopath Traveler, but I feel like they all look the same now.
I mean, I think
every single one of those games, those 2D HD games, could just be another level in Octopath Traveler.
Triangle Strategy, Live Alive.
Yeah, they all look identical.
I mean, Live Alive was first. It's a remake. So technically, Octopath would be a sequel to Live Alive.
I'm talking about how it looks, homie.
Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, I guess I understand that. Triangle Strategy looks almost identical to Octopath, art direction-wise. Oh, yeah, I see what your point. I mean, I think Octopath, it was special, but now it's not. I mean, Octopath Traveler 2 is coming to PlayStation now, not just Switch. So it's not a Nintendo series anymore. Not that it really was, but it was sort of that.
Oh, yeah, but it's not coming to Xbox, right?
No, because they're anti-Xbox.
Well, and that's where the series goes to die.
Oh, but the original was on Xbox. It got there eventually.
Yeah, but now you're taking it away, which is an idiotic move. And that's a problem.
You beat the original on Switch. You're going to go back?
I did not beat it.
You never beat it?
No.
Huh. Did you at least get halfway?
I did a lot of it. But
You just couldn't pull through at the end?
Just couldn't keep going. It's so long. Stories were good, but man, I don't know. Like 2D stuff, it looks good until it doesn't.
Like
until you get bored of it.
The first 10 minutes, you're like, okay, this is fun, but
no, I played it for hours and hours, but it's like it's a long game, and I want to play something else.
I get it.
Like and, something has to be really special to look like that and get my attention. Like, what was that game?
Shovel Knight.
No, I didn't play that. Was it the Sweeper? No, Shifty, Mr. Shifty. That was a dope.
You really like that one. It was on Switch, right?
That was a dope.
Did you beat it?
I beat that. Yeah, that was a dope game. So like, like those type of 2D looking games, like very specific games, like Vampire Survivors. That's fucking fire. Like that's so dope. But it's only so much. Like I can't wait for Replace. Ooh, maybe we'll get an update on Replace. Remember that from E3, from Xbox's E3?
Replace?
Yeah, Replace is like a 2D looking game, but it was badass.
Probably if I see it, I'll probably remember it, but I don't remember it right now.
You know what's really fucked up? Maybe they'll bring back the First Night, or what is it called? Yeah, the First Night.
First Drunk Night, or it was a pixel.
No. Yeah, it was a pixel one.
I know what you're talking about. That one looked cool. I remember that one.
Fucking epic.
But I just can't remember its name.
I think it's the First Night or something like that.
We're gonna be wrong when I look it up.
Yeah, probably. But that was an epic looking game.
Oof, yeah. I don't know. I feel like that back in like the WiiWare days and the Xbox Live Arcade, they used to pixel art style because let's just bring it back old school and charge it for like $2. But now it's so used to death, it's hard to be excited when you see it.
Well, when you see them do something different with it, it's really good. Like the Artful Escape, that was epic, beautiful game, looked awesome. Played it, beat it. That was really, really good. What was the other one? Oh, Dead Cells.
Oh, I remember that.
That was another game.
That's like a Metrovania.
Kind of like a Metrovania. It was really, really, really good. But see, speaking of, Metrovanias, you got games like Ori and The Will of the Wisp. That's
a gorgeous,
beautiful game, right?
Yeah, it looks like a Studio Ghibli movie. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's just like that's the thing. Like you just got to make it special. You got to really make these things look special. I mean, look, there's so many games are essentially the same games, right? Every shooting game you play, the story changes, the setting changes, but you're aiming, shooting, you're doing the same thing in most of these
Unless
games.
it has some fantastic narrative, not much separate.
That's what I'm saying. Like the things that separate these games is the art style. How much better can you make the game look? How much better can you make the game feel? Like those are the things that are separating games these days. Like I don't need to play another game that plays exactly the same as this other game. I want unique experiences or unique looking experiences. People hate on Callisto, man. That shit is so beautiful.
So they got just nothing but mid reviews. A lot of people didn't like it.
It's crazy.
People are calling it it's basically like a baby Dead Space,
which is ridiculous because the game is awesome. We just put up
gameplay.
The second part of our gameplay.
Oh, so part 2.
We put up 2 already because it's that good, man. The game is really, really good.
Does that make you want to go back and play Dead Space?
I'm gonna play Dead Space when it gets remade.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
In January.
You beat 1 and 2, right?
I beat them all when they first came
3
out.
as well?
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, 3's that funny one where it's like,
Back in the day, it was all right. It was just
more action than horror.
They just back then they didn't want to keep doing the same, right? They kept trying to push it to the next level, and you got to appreciate part 1 and part 2 for what they were. Then part 3 came, and it was different, but it wasn't horrible. It just wasn't
fantastic.
The same. It wasn't as good. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the variety you mentioned that. Like PlayStation, like they make quote unquote masterpiece after masterpiece.
But it's the same shit.
Exactly. The third persons, you like the back of necks, huh? Yeah, look at them. Like basically they're the same now. If you go to PS1, hey, you want to play Siphon Filter? There's Crash Bandicoot. There's IntelliCube. There's Parappa the Rap. Like if you go to a bunch of people and say, hey, what'd you play on your PS1? I guarantee you they will all be different. Their answers. But PS2 was same thing. There was a whole bunch of variety. So many, like anything could be a PS exclusive. PS3 was kind of like that in the beginning. But after PS4, it was a third-person story-driven narrative. Even God of War, which is like a crazy hack and slash, came a third-person narrative. Like, I mean, I'm sure great games, listen, but you know,
they did what Ubisoft did, right? Ubisoft found a method that worked, and they modeled all their games, even car games, after the same methodology, like the
Open
same
world.
method, the same thought process. And Sony has done the same thing. They make third-person cinematic, story-driven experiences that have action in it, whether it's shooting or melee, and that's what they do, and they do it really, really well. And that's not a bad thing, because that gives me a reason to own a PlayStation, because they have the games that are like that.
Thank God Naughty Dog doesn't have the rights to Crash anymore. Oh my God, third-person narrative-driven Crash Bandicoot game.
So I would love to see that. I would love for them to take one of these games and give me a Spiral with a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying? Like
they get M-rated.
Just so be different. You know, go further. I'm down. But yeah, I mean, PlayStation doing that is not a problem. The problem is that if you don't like that type of game, which, believe it or not, there's some people who don't, you know, you don't really have any other first-party games to look forward to. Plenty of third-party games, right? But the thing about first-party games is that the reason they're special is because they're made for that system. You know, they're made to push that system the best way it can be used. And, you know, you don't get that experience when you're dealing with third parties who they can make something look beautiful, but is not as beautiful. Like, however beautiful a game is that's third party, if it was first party, it would be way better looking.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Unless you're God of War. And then they just make it
a little better.
Look a little bit better
we had
than
an
the
extra
PlayStation
beer
4
hair.
version.
There we go. And Xbox was the worst of them all when it came to the sort of thing, but now they're getting better. Original Xbox, you could find anything on that console. 360, sort of the same thing until it got too family-friendly near the end. Xbox One, it was Halo, Gears of War, Forza, Halo, Gears of War, Forza. Then it's a random game that they bought the rights to or something like that. But now they're buying so many studios, you can't complain anymore. It's impossible. Just try out. I dare you, you know?
Well, people are complaining because those games haven't come out yet. But that's what the next year going forward is going to be. It's going to show us, you know, the rest of it.
Yeah.
Show us what's to come. And if it's going to be more of the same, I'll be very, very sad. But I'm hoping that we see the Game Awards, and I hope that we see some really, truly impressive looking games.
Yeah. And Nintendo is a master of creating beloved franchises, then basically putting them in the Smash Bros. Retirement home. Like, buddy, you're going nowhere other than Smash. Captain Falcon, Fox, yeah, good luck finding them anywhere
it's like
else.
They create characters just to put them in
like
Smash.
They like people fell in love with their franchises. Like I think about it and like, wow, they have the most diverse franchise lineup. But then you realize most of them ended at the GameCube and then never Smash Bros. Appearance, and that's kind of it. Like, what am I thinking about? F-Zero, like people loved it on the GameCube was the last one, and people thought it was incredible, and then it disappeared. And nowadays it's Mario and Zelda, and you might get Kirby.
F-Zero will be hard to make truly special. People will buy for nostalgia, but F-Zero is kind of like
it's Mario Kart steroids.
Yeah, but the steroids is the part that people don't want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like unique. It's too fast, too much where you hit the wall and you die, or you hit the wall and it throws you to the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't want those boundaries anymore. That was a time and a place where they made a game that was made to take advantage of the limits that the system had. But now there's no limits. So when you do that, you're just, to make an F-Zero game, you're just artificially constraining yourself. And
true.
It's just going to be like,
why? I mean, why? God knows they try to bring Star Fox back, Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some things, as sad as they are,
just
were made in a certain place and time that to the people who were there, they have nostalgia for it. So the rest of the world, they're like, why the F are you excited to play a mother effing fox?
I wanted to be a bird.
Who has a frog partner. And it's like, what the
I mean, they finally brought Metroid back. The Wii was the last Metroid game, and Wii U and 3DS were like nothing other than like a spin-off. And they just...
That was a great game, by the way, Metroid Dread. That was really good.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess all these companies are a bit wonky at times. You just got to look in their history, and you're like, oh my God, you were so much better back then.
Yeah, and not for nothing, but like Nintendo, we really want them moving forward. You know, like Nintendo in the past is not great. Like Smash Brothers... They don't need to make another Smash Brothers.
Nah.
All they need to do is add more people over time if they want to.
They can. I mean, they really, really, really wanted to, but Ultimate DLC and stuff like that was an insane amount of money poured into it. So basically, Sakurai literally confirmed that basically if they were to ever do it, it would not have the same amount of fighters. It would be less, but it would focus more on movesets and almost be like a soft reboot.
Not a new game. They just need to release new characters. That's all. Just more characters over time.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is that Sakurai's on break. The guy was pushed to the fucking limits when making that game. And yeah, it got bad. Like he passed out mid-job and Nintendo's like, oh, dang it, what do we do? And then they had to supply him with water during work now. So yeah. And give him shorter
I think most people need water. I don't know why he didn't have water to begin with. But I guess the point is that Nintendo, like, look, they made Splatoon, you know, which was great, but like, what else have they made that's new?
Box Boy on the 3DS. I don't know. They do stupid things like codename Steam, like, and then it's like okay.
They had a time when they were super innovative and they were making all types of characters. They were defining genres, and now, I mean, listen, they did it again with Zelda.
Breath of the Wild.
That was amazing. They did it again with the new Mario Odyssey. That was amazing. Smash Brothers, great. It's still the best out there. But like, what else? You know, they have Splatoon,
which Splatoon's not innovative. Yeah, I mean, phenomenal.
It's innovative in the sense like it's a great shooting game for kids where they're shooting paint and they're not
killing each other.
Anybody.
Oh my God, M-rated Splatoon. That would.
But aside from that, like, what else have they done that's new?
I feel like
and unique.
After Breath of the Wild and Odyssey, everyone thought that, oh boy, every other entry in every franchise is going to be some mind-blowing, innovative, crazy-ish, and that's never happened again.
Well, they tricked us with Kirby.
Well, I thought it was going to be like a Mario 64
was gonna be like a Mario, but
no, it's Mario 3D World essentially. Like it's still level based. Ugh.
Yeah, so you know that's the hard part for them, and I feel like it's almost like they're being handcuffed by their systems. If they have more power, they can push things more and try to do things different. But we'll see. So yeah. So other than that, I think we pretty much cover everything that we're thinking. Any last kind of thoughts about what's going to be at the show?
No, I don't know. I think that we kind of said everything that needed to be said. I don't know what else. Celebrity appearances, maybe Keanu Reeves for if I'm being wild. I even though that'd be literally pointless, but I don't know.
That'd be dope if they showed the new Witcher game.
That it's too early in production, but you know that would be cool.
Something.
Cyberpunk 2078. I don't know. One day, but yeah, I don't know. So, what about you? Any little things you want to add?
No, I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope that, like I said, I hope we start to see the introduction of real next-gen looking games. Really excited for that idea. So hopefully it comes true. We'll see. 2 days away.
All right. Well, at the time of recording, let's go, boys and girls. That was the end of our podcast. Guys, if you like this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Mario Kart Madman, out.